How's it going, guys? Anybody out there who has ever set up a small business or a business on the side or their own company will be aware of how all of a sudden overnight you have to wear basically like 1,000 different hats. Whenever I launched justgoodstuff.ie earlier in the year to sell all my merchandise, it was honestly so unbelievably liberating to discover Shopify and to realize that I was actually capable of running and developing my business further myself. With Shopify, it's not just websites like justgoodstuff.ie. They're also the platform behind millions and millions of businesses around the world, from household names to other brands just getting started. Shopify has so many AI tools. They can even enhance your product photography. You can easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling. It's got world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping. It can process returns. It's super, super simple. So basically, turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your €1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.ie. Go to shopify.ie. That's shopify.ie. It's time to see what you can accomplish with Shopify by your side. Welcome back to the Weekly Roast. How's it going, guys? How the hell are you? How are your hearts? And of course, how are your dirty, perverted little beds?
Ah,
yeah.
Very good.
Weaving in the subject with the title.
Apt.
Very apt.
Well done.
Nevertheless, how's it going, guys?
How are you, Mark?
I'm very well. Midlands. Madness.
Unbelievable.
Nearly 90% sold out after like 48 hours.
Legends.
I couldn't believe, I never knew the Midlands had such bloody unbelievable good taste. Thank you so much to every single person, Mullingar, Athlone, Portlaoise, wherever you are, Offaly, Clonmacanoise. You know, would you say Clonmacnoise or Clonmacanoise?
Clonmacnoise.
See, I say Clonmacanoise because my fourth class teacher, Mrs. O'Connor, lovely God-fearing woman, would say, and my little fellas not name go to Clonmacanoise. So ever since then, I know in my head is Clonmacanoise.
You've just alienated all your new.
No, this one's for you, Mrs. O'Connor. Absolute legend. Nevertheless, everyone in the Midlands, thank you so much. There is literally, I think, 22 tickets left. So if you are out there and you want to come to the show, May the 23rd, Saturday, I know lots of you have communions. I've received lots of questions around that. I am on stage at 8 p.m. Okay? So you can get to the show. It's in the Bridge House Hotel. Get yourself a drink and I'll be on stage at 8 p.m. I will also, by the way, be doing a meetup for people who are going alone because, again, lots of you seem to want to go alone to shows, which I think is unbelievable, and we should all do more things by ourselves and get comfortable with doing things by ourselves. So I'm going to arrange a meetup in the Midlands and, of course, in Galway this Thursday. So if you've any recommendations on where to do that this Thursday in Galway, please send me a DM. Furthermore, there are literally, funnily enough, 22 tickets left for Galway this Thursday.
Brilliant.
So that's 90%. We're nearly sold out Galway. Dublin is finally sold out. And the Midlands is also going to sell out, which is just, honestly, I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe it. And I'm not going to wax lyrical about the gratitude because I know everybody hates when I'm earnest and humble. They prefer me being a free-flowing egotist until it all comes crashing down, just like the first round of the Sunday roast. Nevertheless, until it comes crashing down, I just want to say thank you so much. It's totally a dream come true. If you want to come to the show, we would love to see you. These are the last ever performances of the House of Loons. There's no sneaky tricks up our sleeves. There's no other shows happening. The link is in the bio of this episode. Click the link, come to the Midlands or come to Galway this Thursday, and that's it. That is all we have. There's nothing else in the diary for the year. Please, please, please come and see the show. If you live in fucking Bermuda and you want to support the boys, buy a ticket and give it away for free. Sort of, I got a message from somebody recently saying she wanted to give back to us but didn't know how. And I was like, well, money, of course, is what the pursuit of swidgos. So if you have a few swidgos to spare and you want to share the goodwill with one other listener who may not have the means to come to a show at the moment, buy a ticket, let me know, and I will give it away. We'll do it like as a transactional thing. That's actually a nice thing to do. Yeah, if they can buy a ticket for another listener. If you want to do that, just get a ticket to Galway or the Midlands, send it to me and we'll pass it on to a good home. Never the less we're back in business.
We are.
It's definitely the most disturbing episode we've had. I'm sort of happy to be back in the smut.
Okay.
I feel like the arc of this show began quite sort of smutty, then became quite popular, and we sort of leveled out a bit. Then we delved, let's be honest, far too much into in-laws and weddings. That was basically the podcast for 9 months.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, in-laws, brother-in-law, dad-in-law, sister-in-law. And then we sort of...
Junior market.
Then we came out of that, we launched the Roast Mortem, everything's been flying, we did a couple of branded eps, and then have we lost the edge?
I think we're maturing, Mark.
Do you think we're mature? I feel like the jokes are funny enough getting better,
Yeah, I agree.
but I just think we need to spice it up with the subject matter.
Sometimes it's good to go back to your roots.
It is.
Good willy bumble.
The roots being just complete and utter childlike 16-year-old smut.
Yeah.
Speaking of 16-year-olds,
Oh, well, please, let's not.
speaking of 16-year-olds, tomorrow we are going to Temple Oak College
Very excited.
to be the Dragon's I'm the Deborah Meaden. I know. Absolutely bananas. I'm sorry, do you know what, actually?
Go on.
I convinced Darren on the weekend, what were we talking about? I convinced her that, Garen. I convinced her that Garen isn't his real name. That was just a name. And she was like, that's not true. I was like, it is. His real name's Brian Noon. And she was like, that's fucking mental. I was like, of course it's mental. Of course it's mental. Why would he have chosen Garen? Oh, Beyonce's taken, Madonna's done. We'll go for Garen then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Who are we talking about? I don't know. I forget the context. Anyway, he's an unbelievable legend. On we go. We're going to do this sort of Deborah Meaden, Dragon's Den style inspirational talk to the 16-year-olds tomorrow.
I cannot wait.
I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah. Hopefully now that will translate directly to followers, which means I can increase my rate when going to branch. That's the only reason I'm doing it.
Yeah.
The only reason is to increase my bottom line. And so I can go out to the agencies and say, there you go, extra additional increase in followers, more retention, better engagement, so give it to me. Oh, we've gone with Eric Roberts. For fuck's sake! Give me a gig! God.
That's not the beef you want to start.
No, definitely not. Eric's a good guy. Nevertheless, if you can hear any pause in the background of the show today, I am very, very sorry. We do have a guest in the studio, and he goes by the name of Beatty. Good boy, Bert. And he is pottering around the studio here because we're filming something very... Okay? He's a good boy. Good boy, just relax there. Is in the studio with me today because we're filming an ad for our new sponsors, and it's very exciting, but he's a little bit of a diva, but he's a good gog. Nevertheless, today is the roast of disasters that have happened to you in bed. And guys, I really do mean this, okay? Please just remember that I don't endorse or condone or admire or envy or champion or support or deny or confirm any of the activities that are outlined in this episode. These are the stories from our listeners. As you know, Mark Megan's Weekly Roast is essentially like the Graham Norton sort of red chair for the people of Ireland, okay? This is the place that people come to release and liberate themselves from their own secrets and not necessarily absolve, but free themselves from the shackles of their past. And today we are descending into murky, murky depths of, I don't want to say despair, but disturbing sexual activity. I got cut off there because Bertie bit Michael in the face. Nevertheless, guys, let it be known very quickly before we continue that this podcast does not have any interest, ambition or intention of sharing people for their sexual proclivities. That is a fact, okay? We are all sharing our secrets and getting into the mud together. This is not about being better or who is cleaner or nicer or does sex in their own way. That's the right way. There's no right way. Well, there's a few wrong ways, apparently. That's the pillowcase, Mark. Nevertheless, without any further ado, less of the bullshit, Michael. Less of the chat.
Okay.
Less of the, I'm getting married. How many weddings are you going to have? Genghis Khan didn't have as much weddings as many weddings as you. And it is Cengiz, by the way.
Is it?
It's not Genghis, it's Cengiz.
Okay.
So get it right.
Sorry.
If you're going to bring up the most prolific lover of all time, Temujin. Very good knowledge, that.
Imogen?
Yeah.
Really?
Temujin. Any historian nerds out there?
Oh.
Hit me up. I'm pretty sure it's Temujin.
I thought like 1 in 8 people were offsprings of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan.
1 in 8 people are apparently related to Ireland's kickboxing champion of Europe. According to every teenage disco I went to. Mark, my friend wants to beat you up. Who's that? The guy who was a kickboxing champion of Terenure. How many of you are there, by the way? Also, Terenure is an affluent suburb. What is this?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just because there's as many tracksuits as there are in the Olympic opening ceremony doesn't mean it's war-torn. Do you know what I mean? It's a very affluent South Dublin suburb.
Turnier lads like to see themselves on both sides of the tracks.
That's you. Your love and hate. Do you know what I mean? You like to act like you're like, well, Megan, you know, you went to St. Mary's College, brother. I played you in rugby.
You're not wrong.
I have no problem admitting that I'm a South Dublin privileged pup and blah, blah, blah. It's the ones who deny it. They're the ones we should be targeting, by the way.
You're right.
So be nice to me.
Okay.
Line my pockets. Nevertheless. Well, where were we? Oh, yeah. How many weddings? Because there's rumours circulating, right?
Okay.
Mostly started by me. Yeah. Started by, spread by, encouraged.
Just you in the mirror.
I'm the guy with the flint outside Pompeii. Throwing firecrackers into main... Firecrackers are a thing, by the way. Go to Shenzhen, market stall number 53 and go... Oh, you can't... No, that's Chinese. That's Chinese. That's Mandarin Chinese. Cantonese, they actually speak in Hong Kong. Cantonese is Hong Kong.
They do, yeah.
Yeah,
so... My sister lived in Hong Kong for a year.
Did she?
Yeah.
My ex is from Hong Kong.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is your ex my sister? No.
No. Wait there. Do an impression of her?
No.
Put your hands down. Out, Rajus, never the loose, giddy as a goose. Right. You've done too much wedding content. It's over.
I know.
What I think is the civil ceremony, if you're doing a civil ceremony and the holiday wedding, the civil ceremony needs to be a nice, quiet luncheon. That's the end of it. No photos, no professional photography, no suit, no white, nice, underdressed like you're going to removal. Have your lunch. Fuck off. And then have your big Billy balls out in Spain.
Okay.
You don't get 2 bites of the cherry.
We're doing our best.
Well, okay.
We need to get the following up, Mark.
The following you've been literally gifted. That's your gift, by the way. 17,500 followers. There you go. Merry fucking Christmas. Aniva! Not Aniva. It's me loads of things. It's me doing a readout. You can't just say Aniva, lean back in your chair and expect the world to keep on turning. My world keeps on turning. Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's disgusting.
There was no
You're a married man. You've been married 7 times and you're still thinking of rattling 77-year-old country singers with swingers, with massive honkers. No.
My initial thought was no, but then I knew you were going to get me with the white knight bullshit again.
Yeah. Dolly Parton. Yeah. Sigourney Weaver.
Are we just naming celebrities?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Glenn Close.
Oh, not for me.
No. So you're up for 90% of them. Then Glenn Close. No, God.
No, that's where I draw the line.
That's okay. One of my biggest fears when planning the tour around Ireland and figuring out the merchandise was that I wouldn't have a good vehicle to sell. But thanks to Shopify, I can use justgoodstuff.ie. I can update the website from my dressing room. With Shopify, it's not just websites like justgoodstuff.ie. They're also the platform behind millions and millions of businesses around the world, from household names to other brands just getting started. Shopify has so many AI tools. They can even enhance your product photography. You can easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling. It's got world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping. It can process returns. It's super, super simple. So basically, turn your big business idea into... with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your €1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.ie. Go to shopify.ie. That's shopify.ie. It's time to see what you can accomplish with Shopify by your side. Okay, Michael, as always, before we get into the voice notes, I'm going to read out some of my favourite ones that were written into yesterday, okay? Again, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. All of the words about to come out of my mouth now are just... Fella I know shagged his mate's mam and she shit the bed.
Oh.
Michael, I got some bad news. What's going on? Do you have a chat? Do you have a minute for a chat? Yeah, everything all right? Everything all right, Rosie? Yeah, everything's fine. Just come in for the studio. I just need to have a quick chat. Listen, do you remember the night after the Olympia? Do you? Yeah?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, okay. So, do you remember Darren left with Rosie to bring Rosie home to go to sleep? Yeah. So, I actually gave your mum a lift home.
Oh?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no, you're all right. I actually rattled her. I don't know if it's the Dolly Parton, the Southern drawl. Maybe it was the stoop. She was sitting out in the stooch. On the stoop. She offered me some peach cobbler. And I said, "Oh, Mrs. Mystery, how kind of you." And then she pulled me over by the breeches. And she said, "Oh, I like your little cobbler." And she said, "It looks like Carla cobbler." No, it doesn't. She didn't compare.
It almost has cobbler.
So now you're... Wait there, let me just get this right. You're imbuing the character of your mother talking about my cock. You're fucked up, mate. You need help, mate. The wedding's over, mate. On y va. I didn't shag your mum. But sorry. A fella I know shagged his mate's mum and then she shat the bed. Insult to injury. Yeah. Mate, I've got some bad news. What? I'm on the way to the football. I've shagged your mum. Oh, no! The one thing I didn't want to hear today. Well, it's a double-edged sword. Yeah. Go on, what's the second part? She shot the bed, so we'll be slagging you for that. The WhatsApp groups, you may as well just leave them because there's nowhere for you to turn. This is just
it's over.
It's over. There's no corner for you to hide yourself in. One, it's a crossroads. One is the mother shagging, the second is the shit.
Yes.
How have I started with this one? Nevertheless, guy I dated worked in the Guinness storehouse.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Wow.
And couldn't get it up. Oh. And his excuse was that it was the brewer's droop.
The brewer's droop?
Yeah.
Surely not a thing.
Sounds like erectile dysfunction, brother. Do you know what I mean? I don't think we can sort of cutesy distillery. We can't fucking... Look, I know Guinness seems to be solving everything. Oh, we can't Guinness our way out of fashion. Apparently we can.
Of course we can.
We can't Guinness our way out of bad spoken word poetry. Apparently we can. We can't Guinness our way out of DJ. You know what I mean? You can't just slap Guinness on everything and make it okay.
I'm with you.
Oh, I don't have a boner. It's the Guinness. Ah, grand. Split the gee. Do you know what I mean?
Good. Or don't in his case.
Well, that's where Cialis comes in. So, nevertheless... Not my disaster, but I don't know why I'm turning on you today. It's so unfair.
It's all good.
It's because you've got like a lovely, kind, warm nature around you. Yes. And so I'm going, well, that needs to stop.
Yes.
We need to remind people.
Drag the fucker down.
I want to be the happiest person in the room.
Okay.
So I want people to be happy, but just not as happy as me.
Okay.
It's an Irish trait.
Yeah.
You want people, don't get me wrong, be very happy. Yeah. As long as you're marginally less happier than I am.
I accept that.
If we're the same, there's a problem.
It's your show. I'm sorry.
Forget the your show thing.
Okay.
Stop reminding me of that. Oh. It's good to everybody, the listeners know. Nevertheless, not my disaster, but my friend was given a BJ and got a fart straight into the face. You just can't be at that.
No.
Oh, God. Okay. Guys, I'm so sorry for this episode. I had a night away with the guy that I've been seeing for a while. First time and last time to do the deed. He stripped off to reveal a newly shaven chest. And he was red and stubbly all over. It gave me the complete ick. Sex was awful. He drank cans afterwards. Was this me? Have I? Is this just like a former flame going, I'll get the bastard? Yeah. I made a quick exit as soon as I could and we never had contact again afterwards. The shaving of the chest. I thought that was quite come on.
I would have thought so, yeah.
Is it not?
Yeah, surely.
Would you shave your chest?
I do indeed.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's the Usher CDs. No, we're painting quite a picture here.
Practice.
Yeah. Nicholas Hallinan will be going, right, we've got the shaved chest, the rollerblades, the Usher CDs. Yeah. Okay. Good stuff.
The rollerblades weren't a thing. The Usher sheet.
How's Mrs. Beard? I mean, Case. Nevertheless. Road colleague. Do you ever watch Beard Meets Food?
No.
Oh, I love him.
Really?
He's a competitive eater from up north.
Oh.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Oh, I have seen him. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a complete fiend, legend. Road colleague after Xmas party. This is just... Okay, I need to slow down because this episode's chaos and it's feeding into my just chaotic brain. Road colleague after Xmas party. He'd put ham in his pockets for us to eat after the shag. No bread.
Oh.
Because that's the issue, of course. It's the lack of Branons. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If only there was a loaf of whippersnapper up his hole. Do you know what I mean? If only he had the crumbs of some McCambridges stuffed inside his do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't. Like,
please don't do that.
Pockets full of ham. That's like a Joni Mitchell lyric after she'd been kicked in the head by a horse. Got a pocket full of ham and a ticket to the ball game. Oh. Do you, Joni? How's the bath?
Oh,
no. Legend. I share a song credit with her.
Oh, you do?
The most miraculous coup. That is, if I die tomorrow, it'll be like Darren Garrahy. All across the news. Dancing with the Stars. Darren Garrahy. Bertie, Eugene, Claire, Alva. The thumbnail at the bottom. Megan, fat friend dies. Do you know what I mean? And they'll spell Megan like Mangan. It's just the dirtiness. The fucking... Anyway. Oh, God. Yeah, the pocket's full of ham. Got a pocket full of ham and a dream. Like, it's just...
Let's bring it back from the Joni.
Yeah, okay. The Joni Mitchell pieces needs to stop.
Okay. That's revolting.
I just don't think that the lack of bread isn't the issue.
No. It's
Do you know what I mean?
packing of ham.
A coq monsieur.
Ah, lovely.
Because the sex and the ham. There you go. Bring a ham into the gammon doesn't make gammon noon.
Yeah.
If it was call back to the previous.
Yeah, very good.
So real name Brian.
Yeah.
What are you doing? If I brought a lad up to the room after my office Christmas party, how are you getting on, Vincent? Well, not so bad. Yeah. And do you fancy a bit of a? Yeah, I do. Yeah. Oh, touch. Just let me just take my brush off there. Hold on a second now. Oh, buenos morning. Oh, sorry, there's something wet there in your pocket, Fenton. Oh, don't worry about that. That's just 6 wafer thin. Denny's 2 for a $5 and the Tesco club card $5 ham. It's not for now. It's not for now. Touch my dick first. And cock now, ham later. They're the rules. They've always been the rules. Do you know what I mean? Nevertheless, managed to dial my recent ex's number and all we heard was hello down the phone. Shocking.
Oh.
Absolutely shocking.
That's not great.
One of my favourite ones. I'm only going to read out 5 more of these. On my J1, I called an American girl's boobs honkers in bed and she threw me out.
What a legend.
World class.
Worth it.
Love it. Definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Honkers.
That's the story.
One can only assume they were big.
Of course.
Because you don't have, you know what I mean?
Dolly.
Yeah. Very good. Oh my God. Okay. Does it count as a complete disaster? Does it count as a complete disaster in bed if I rode him in a skip by St. James's Hospital? Yes.
Categorically.
It doesn't matter if you rode him in the River Styx where you rubbed his ribber dick. Do you know what I mean? Just because the place was near somewhere reverend, ergo a hospital, that doesn't make it less filthy.
No, that's disgusting.
If the skip was positioned in the Hillary Step on Everest, you're still riding somebody in a skip. Do you know what I mean? If you're bobbing your Hillary neck on the Hillary Step, do you know? Yeah. And he's losing his Hillary breath because he's above the altitude, you see?
The death zone.
Jesus, Hillary wept. I just think,
I feel like if you have to ask that sort of question, if you have to ever preface a statement or question with that sort of comment, you know that you're in the wrong.
It's like if you're messaging somebody on a dating app and you go like, now this might sound creepy. It will, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Hope this doesn't sound creepy. It will sound creepy, guaranteed. What colour are your nipples? Weird question. It's a weird question. Do you know what I mean? I've asked you what documentary you're watching and you've said you're fucking 5... He would be a dream dinner party guest. Oh, Louis Theroux, I just feel like he'd be so interesting. Shoot me in the head. Genuinely, a life of singledom is better than that.
Oh, stop.
Dating app conversations. When I was 17, I hid under my parents' bed to give my dad a fright. Let's just say they rode.
Oh.
Well, like, let's just say they rode sounds like you're alluding to something else.
You're
like,
a voyeur.
they won a fishing competition, though.
Okay.
Or they played a game of Jenga. Jimmy, let's just say they rode. Is that like a euphemism for something else? Like they cooked a spaghetti bolognese.
I'm with you.
Or they put together a stepladder.
It's like a reverse euphemism.
Yes, exactly. So, nearly there.
Okay.
Nearly there. Okay, this is the greatest, potentially the greatest contribution I've ever received to the podcast. And it's actually got nothing to do with the subject matter.
Okay.
But it has to be done.
Right.
Mark, I've followed you for about 4 years. Went to the Sugar Club for your first show, March 14, 2022. Sold out in 9 minutes. Mm-hmm. And always wanted to get a story in for your roast. I don't think the right topic for this could ever come up, but my dad was walking through our estate recently and saw a neighbour with all car doors open in his drive.
Okay.
My dad jokingly said, "Did you order a big Chinese?" And the neighbour said, "What?" And my dad says, "To get the smell out." And the neighbour told my dad that his mother-in-law had died in the car coming back from Mass that morning.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no.
I just think, hold on a second. If that's his mother-in-law, right? don't be airing out the fucking Kia that early on, bro. Do you know what I mean? You haven't even called the funeral director. You haven't even called Massey Bros. And bro is out airing the Vectra, like. Do you know what I mean?
Wafting the door.
Listening to fucking 98 FM. Do you know what I mean? Doing the cash machine. He's there wafting the doors. Maybe I'll give it a Hoover as well now that the witch is dead. Do you know what I mean? Her pearl neck, like, hoovering up her pearls and one of her toenails, like. Or the excess shedded skin from her dandruff. It's just complete madness.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You can't be that insensitive to your grieving wife.
No.
The nana is literally dead for 11 o'clock mass. You're back and you're going, okay, match of the day. The match is on at 2. If I hoover up the remnants of the course by lunchtime, I could still probably do bacon sambos and get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just complete.
We don't want to lose the full day.
We don't want to lose the day to this now. Can we not just hold on? If we put her out beside the green bin, you know... If we put her between the green bin, where, you know what we did with Matthew's the box that we got for his bike? Yeah, put her in that. Not feet first. No, I don't. Yeah, the trotters will get wet. Do you know what I mean? Tie her onto the roof rack weekend at Bernie style. Remember with the tree we got rid of up in Sally Gap? Yeah. I think I've still got the cable ties. Airing the car out like that.
That's out of this world.
Also, though, did you get a big Chinese? Not everybody is that entrenched in ordering filled all the time. Do you know what I mean?
That salt and chili's fucking there for weeks. Can't get it out.
Okay, next.
Right.
Second last one.
Okay.
Rode a lad in uni.
Nice.
He was staying in sister's gaff. Found her toys beside the bed.
Oh, no.
Asked if I wanted to use them.
No,
No, I don't. I don't want to use them. I want to use your phone to order a taxi. I want to get the hell out of here. And I'll take dildo number 4, please. Do you know what I mean? When people say toys, I'm just always perplexed at the amount of toys people need.
Are you?
Yes. Oh.
No,
sorry, Toys are puss. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I'm just saying East
Sorry, Mr. fucking...
I'm not... I don't use them personally.
Sorry, Hamleys of men. Do you know what I mean? Clamleys.
That's your best ever.
Nimble fingers. Do you know what I mean? Clamleys is depraved. That's when, I'd love to see the retention rate for this episode. It's like, Clamleys, doo-doo.
Scum.
Log out, the kids are in the car. Unsubscribe. That is just... So go on, what do you need a fucking arsenal?
No, but
beyond dildos, what are there?
I don't know, but
you sound like you know.
With the industry.
You sound like you've got an Argus catalogue at home filled with sort of Eiffel Tower sized, an arsenal of ass weaponry.
No, I don't. I would like it on record that I do not.
There are okay. There's the dildos, and then there's the little the ones that we used to get when the
rabbits or the cock rings, the vibrating cock rings. No, I don't.
Quite a litany there. Like you're reading off the daily specials. Oh, ass.
I'm just going by your finger movements.
Do you have that on a chalkboard outside your room? And it's like, Kate, what would you like today, babes? Would you like the rubber ring that vibrates? Or the toothbrush that's actually spikes?
I'm not going to speak about my new wife.
Wait, how many weddings is this? Throw that in as well.
7.
Good God. Okay, last but not least, you ready?
Let's do it.
Years ago, when I was backpacking in Australia, I went home with the lad and was giving him a BJ. And my tooth fell out. Didn't want to ruin the mood, so I put said tooth in my Marlboro cig box and carried on. Woke up the next morning and had to get a bus with him across the city the whole time. I had my hand in front of my mouth so he couldn't see the big gap where my tooth was supposed to be.
Oh my God.
What I'm most shocked about by this is that how often are this person's teeth falling out that she's just like, yeah, there's another one.
80 cigarettes a day.
Do you know what I mean? Literally, what age is she that's like, oh, it's just another tooth. Oh, fuck, I'll just put that in the cigarette box. Bertie, over here. Sorry, Bert. Bert, over here. Come on, sit. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Stay there. Sorry. Do you know what I mean? The teeth. Sorry, this is impossible with a little dog in the studio. I'm sorry. Okay, the tooth. Taking a tooth out if I'm giving a blowjob to somebody, okay, Yeah, firstly, you're probably wondering how I got here. But anyway, if I'm giving a blowjob to somebody and a tooth falls out, I'm going to be going, what the hell is wrong with this cock? That my, jagged ass dick that is like now eroding the literal strongest things in my body. So I'd be going, why is the tooth coming out?
Yeah.
I need to tone down my technique.
Yes.
I need to wind my neck in, literally. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go very, very, take the easier, softer way with that way.
Yeah.
Because, good God, I'm obviously going too fast. Mm-hmm. And then, and then the tooth falls out and then just go, fuck yeah, just take that and put it in my pocket.
I don't think there's anything in life that I would be doing that if my tooth fell out, I would just continue it.
So none of your weapons of mass defuction that you seem to have at home, weapons of ass destruction would have been better. Yeah. Damn. I ruined it. What's the point? Oh, what's the fucking point?
Oh, what a week.
Oh, what a week.
Just when I thought things were going to turn around my way, I ran over a pensioner in the car park of Vincent's. She was merely coming out with a stupid Zimmer frame, getting in the fucking way of my Micah. Oh, what a week. The kids were whinging at the end of the car. I left them there for 7 hours with 2 coppersons, bastards.
Let's go. Oh, guys, you're very, very welcome back to the Weekly Roast. Thank you so much for joining us. If this is your first time listening, do yourself and us a huge favour. Just click follow or subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast and you will get a new episode in your RSS feed free of charge every single week. And you'll also get our bonus episode, The Roast Mortem. Anything else? Housekeeping? No, the link is in the bio. If you want to come to the show this Thursday in Galway, or you want to come to Midlands Madness on the 23rd, or if you want to get a ticket for somebody who doesn't have a means to get the ticket themselves, you know what to do. Just grab a ticket, let me know, and we will give it to somebody who doesn't have the means to get one at the moment. Now, let's continue this odyssey into the unknown and the sort of how do I describe it? The absolute sexual oblivion that people seem to exist in. As always, my favourite thing about the Weekly Roast is that it makes you feel so much more normal.
It does.
And together.
Yeah.
And in a way prudish, but that's okay. I can accept it. I can tolerate a bit of prudishness.
100%.
So without further ado, I think we should hand it over to you now and hear your voices and your stories. And again, I apologise in advance for any of the sordid smut that is about to assault your delicate little earlobes, okay? But we have to get, if there's one thing that we are in the roast office, is we are authentic.
Yes.
So this is straight from the horse's mouth. Onival, let's go.
So this was back in the time where I could drink a lot more Guinness than I can now. And I was after a rake of pints that night. went back to his place. We're doing the deed, you know. It's overrated anyway. I don't know why we were doing it, but we were doing 69. Oh. And I felt that bit of a rumble in my stomach.
No.
And while his nose was directly up my anus,
Up the anus.
I Guinness farted directly up to his nostrils. And to say, I've never seen someone move so quickly. Oh. He literally shoved me off him and just immediately started like exorcist style projectiled all over the room. Ran to go to the bathroom and to get some stuff to clean up the whole bedroom situation. And while he was gone, I thought it would be a great idea to pretend that I was asleep by the time he came back, so that I wouldn't have to face him or try and help with the cleanup. So yeah, it would have been bad enough if it was a normal fart, but the fact it was a Guinness fart.
Oh, don't give us that.
I still feel so bad for that man. So bad for him. But you know what? Shit happens.
Okay, that's the me cracking jokes. I'm going to surprise you now.
Yeah.
I think he's the villain.
Sorry?
I think he's wrong in this story.
Please elaborate.
Okay. His nostrils were up her anus. What? What the hell was that? What were you expecting, brother? Do you know what I mean? If ever there was an example needed Or the definition of play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You have your nose up someone's bum.
Oh, I don't know if I'm with you.
What?
They're mid swassel noof. Like,
Okay,
There's
the French pronunciation of 69. So, Usher CD, rollerblades, shaving your chest, and pronouncing 69 as a soissons neuf. There are questions to be asked, my boy.
I'm saying is there's a mutual agreement if you're in such an act not to...
To flatulate.
Yeah.
By the way, 69s, grow up. 69s are one of those things that when you're in like third year, like the first thing that I do when I get to be with a woman, I'm just going to be 69. That's all I'll be doing as an adult. It'll be like work, then 69. Maybe on holidays every now and then, but I'm just going to be 69 in my way through life.
Yeah.
I'll be 69 to 5 in, my friend, as Dolly would say. So there you go. That's the reality.
That is, okay.
That's so.
Yeah.
You put up your nostrils into someone's arse. That's.
I suppose you play with fire, you get burnt.
You're very much playing with fire, particularly when, and I quote, she's had a rake o' Guinness.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? How many Guinness did you have? Yeah, it's probably a rake. Cool, I'm not going to put my nose in your hole. To be honest, if I said to somebody, hey, what's the story? Do you want to come back to mine? Well, I've just had a rake of Guinness. I wouldn't be going, great, well, I can't wait to nuzzle your anus. I'd be thinking, do you know what, I'll get your number for,
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's not for me. The fact that he gets sick, by the way, immediately afterwards goes to show it's probably maybe only his second or third rodeo.
Yeah, okay.
Mightn't be his first.
Yeah.
He might have had one rodeo as a 69 that went well with someone with a clean bum who didn't, do a fart in his nostrils when his nostrils were in the hole. But then he's like, right, I'm too confident. How many Guinness? Just the 9. Yeah. Swing a leg over my neck. Wear my face like a scarf there, love. And then faking to be sleep when he comes back in and just the ass. Like, this is a hellish sexual encounter.
This is awful.
You've started with the worst. Things can only...
It doesn't get better.
Things can
it's a low bar.
Okay, so do we have worse coming up then?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, let's go.
Mark, who are we? So yeah, about 3 or 4 years ago, I was in Australia. I spent about 3 or 4 years there in Brisbane, and one particular evening we went out, met this lovely Scottish lassie, and came back to our apartment after. One thing led to another, into the bedroom as you do, and as we're getting down to it, so just try to picture this yourself. You're in the doggy position. Yep. Well, not me, obviously, her. And you're going for it. So you're properly going for it. You're like, I'm gonna fucking, show this one I mean business here. Okay. And in the middle of it, literally in the middle of it, as we're going, like she's facing the wall, right, or the wall behind the pillow where the bed is. Her head just turns around and just locks eyes at me as this is going on. And is just like, how old are you, by the way? How old are you? Like, I'm just kind of thinking, well, I mean, if it's a bit fucking late to be asking me that now, because I mean, if this shouldn't be happening, then like, I'm in a bit of trouble. But thankfully that wasn't the case. I was just kind of like 29, like still in the middle of going, like, how old are you? She's like, 24. You're just an ilfo, aren't you? Give it to me, granddad. Give it to me, granddad. Like screening it, I was like, you don't really know what to do, so you just got to continue on going. So that was grand. And she ends up kind of spending the whole day kind of leeching there, like not really going home. And then it gets to the point where she just kind of was heading off home. I was like, oh, finally she's gone. And she leaves anyway, and about 5 minutes later, I just get a phone call, and it's her. She's just like, all right. And it's like, I'm like, all right. She's like, just over in that shop here, getting a bit of pasta. Do you have any pasta sauce back in the house? Because if I'm buying the pasta, I don't want to buy the pasta sauce. And I'm like, well, first of all, I thought you were going home. Secondly, if you're going to cook some pasta that I didn't ask you to cook in my house, you can at least pay $2 for the fucking.
And thirdly, don't be using pasta sauce. Make your own. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit to unpack here.
A little, yeah.
So, doggy position. It's interesting, whenever he said in the doggy position on all fours, you were like, yeah.
He was just explaining.
You were very quick to say, yeah, like it's as if you were envisioning yourself. So I'm just...
Okay.
Add it to the list.
Yeah.
Add it to the list. Nevertheless.
Release the files.
Release the file. He's got a girl. He's doing doggy with a partner.
Yeah.
Okay. All gone well. They met up, one night stand, whatever. That's grand. Yeah. asking the age, I suppose contextually maybe it's not that odd if you met them somewhere where it's like you know only a certain age type would be there. Obviously, he knew he had the wherewithal to know that he wasn't getting himself into trouble. Of course, her asking what age you are, 29. What age are you? 24. And then he's sort of, and then she goes, "You're only a wee granddaddy. Give it to me, granddaddy." I think that's great because she obviously has some sort of fetish, perhaps about older men, older men's balls.
Yeah.
But then when she goes to the shop, I was expecting to be like, oh, she comes back and she's like, "I got you some Werther's Originals. Do you want to watch an episode of Neighbours? Do you know what I mean? Nationwide. What time's Nationwide starting? You know what I mean? I like Martin Whelan. Do you know? Yeah. That was sort of what I was expecting. The pasta and the sauce just doesn't... What are your thoughts?
The granddad thing's a bit strange for me.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe she just was having a bit of crack, like that was her way of having fun.
I mean, I do think that there's obviously 5 years between 24 and 29, but there's a huge difference between a 24-year-old and a 29-year-old.
Yeah, that's...
It's one of those ages where there is a real gulf in terms of just the way that you are and life.
Yeah. My main takeaway is there is nothing worse than someone who like overstays their welcome in your house. Like, whatever about having a bad one night stand.
What about, do you remember that DHL driver that you did the doggy with? And you were like, "Ernesto, you're going to have to go, bro. You've got packages." And he's like,
"You're the only package that I want. I only want the Mr. Mickey Dicky. That's the only package that I want."
You're like, "No, bro, you literally have 17 tennis rackets. I can see them. I can see the shape. I can see the shape in the back of the van. You've got to get the deliveries, Ernesto." But he's too busy teabagging you. So let's talk about that.
Okay.
On Eva, I don't know where this new narrative, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
We can derail it. But
no,
we'll get rid of it in post. We won't, we'll leave it in. Nevertheless, on Eva.
Mark, how are you doing? Love the show.
Thank you.
Well, a friend of mine, good pal of mine, newly engaged,
Congrats.
was out for a few scoops with her fiancé. Came home, getting down and dirty. Up in the bed doing the deed.
Yeah.
She went downtown on him.
Nice.
And true story, he farted, but he sharted.
No.
And she was absolutely sick to the gut. She told me in work on the Monday she was so ill. Anyway, as you can imagine, the wedding never went ahead. But
what?
Yeah,
no.
Disgusting. Anyway, love the show. Mystery Mick, best of luck with the big...
You forget Mystery Mick. Forget all that. Forget Ernesto. Yeah, me. Me cutting that. Even before. No, irrelevant. Get rid. Imagine there was just like thousands of voice notes that were all about you, but I was just getting rid of them. Like in fucking Atonement or something. Whenever the mother doesn't, like in the Notebook. Yeah. What do you mean you wrote to me? I wrote to you every single day. And there's just the mother, the taciturn, white, waspy bitch of a mother has just been keeping all the farm boys' letters. There's just this there's like a USB drive filled with voice notes from our listeners who are all supportive of Mystery Mick. And I'm just this fucking evil. There's not one from Ernesto. Stop riding DHL drivers.
Don't tell me what to do.
Stop riding delivery drivers. I know you would have driven. I know you tried to ride a fastaway courier driver, but he never bloody came.
Hey.
Shit business. Glad they're gone. Nevertheless, another shit business. Shit business of the week.
Go on.
Signed up for a milk round.
Right.
Thinking, this is great. This is community driven. I'm getting involved in Castleknock. I'm showing my face around now that I've got a daughter. I'm engaging with the community. Got myself a milk round.
Right.
First week, signed up. Signed up for Wednesday and Friday, right? Yeah. Wednesday comes, no milk. Cool. Maybe it's just a thing, came on Thursday. Friday comes, no milk. Cool. Came again Saturday. Got on, was like, "Hey, sorry, I signed up for Wednesday and Friday." Yeah, sorry. No, the Wednesday one comes on Thursday. And Friday doesn't come until Saturday. It's like, that doesn't really make sense though. Yeah, it's just, it sort of comes at some stage on the following day or maybe the day after. Oh, cool. So, of the 7 days of the week, basically, we're sort of covering all bases here, aren't we? Do you know what I mean? There's not really...
milk arrives.
So, what we're talking about is you not being able to get it wrong, effectively. So, I was like, I don't know if I'm into this. Whenever I first signed up, I had to click for, the cover that covers the milk.
Yeah.
So, I selected that to come because it goes, do you want one of these? I was like, yeah, of course. Yeah. After I after 3 weeks, the milk was arriving at random times. There was no way of predicting it. Like one day it would arrive on the Tuesday, the next day it would be the day later. I was just like, fuck this, it's a nightmare. You can't keep track of it. And also you're getting charged money for the delivery, blah, blah, blah. Cool. So rang up, went onto the website to cancel. Oh no, if you want to cancel your account, you have to call this number. Call the number, no answer, we can arrange a call back. And I'm now, the ADHD and justice rage is kicking up me because I am, as often, I'm thinking of old women. At the forefront of Megan's sympathetic psyche, I'm always putting myself into the blue rinse riddle hair of, excuse me, I'm imagining myself as a 98-year-old lady in a nightdress. And I'm thinking, if Muriel hasn't died on the way back from Mass, okay, before the Vector's been aired out in the driveway, if she wants to cancel her milk round, they've made it completely impossible. And that for me, I thought there was a new law about not making it difficult for people to cancel things. I believe that there is.
Okay.
Somebody, one of you tech perverts out there will be able to correct me. Anyway, I then eventually get through to them on the phone. Hi, this call will be recorded, blah, blah. I was like, cool, I want to cancel my account. Right. Why is that? I don't like the service. Why is that? I just don't, blah, blah, blah. Please cancel my account. All the best. Grand. Cancel the account. On the phone. Done. Get another bill the following week. Brilliant. They just kept charging me, but no milk. Then I also realised, because I look back on my bills for the last 6 weeks, every single week they've charged me for one of the milk covers. €4 each week. I rang up, I was like, well, this is a problem, blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, you had it selected. I was like, I had it selected the first week because obviously it was the first round and you offered to me as the first round.
Yeah.
I didn't want a new fucking milk cover every single week. Again, 98-year-old in a nightdress with wispy hair, gentle little varicose veins on her upper arms, dangling in the summer wind. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The smell of Murray mints from her loins. It's just, anyway, scandalous.
No.
Got on to them again this morning. Cancel my account and GDPR. I want a copy of this phone call to prove that you cancel the account.
Deadly.
And it was done. So be careful. Be wary.
Well done.
Thank you.
For the grannies.
Yes. So, on Eva?
Yeah. Kind of went a bit weird there.
Just about the milk. It's boring, isn't it? Yeah. It's not really content. You talking about your milk round. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the weekly roast. Thank you so much for listening to us. It is our favourite time of the week and yeah, it brings us more joy than it brings you. So I just want to say thank you. Oh, sorry, I got a message from somebody that I'm going to read out now. Will you pass me my phone? She's messaged me a couple of times and she didn't want me to miss this message. So I'm reading this out knowing that it's going to sound incredibly self-serving, but at the end of the day, you listen to this podcast, you sort of know what... A la the guy putting the nose up the Guinness girl's bum, you sort of know... I'm going to do something strange here and I'm going to compliment myself on the podcast. No, but I got a message from somebody. How do I find it? And she wanted me to read it out and it was like an incredible message. How do I find it? So she sends me this message and I didn't see it because I went into my requests on Instagram, but she followed up and yeah, it was a lovely message and I'm going to read it out. So there you go, right? Okay. Hi Mark, just felt compelled to message you. I'm a relatively new listener and I'm absolutely loving it. Feel free to share this message please, but don't share my name. So that came in from Susan Delahunty, 33, works in Deloitte. Last year I had a serious mental breakdown, ended up in a short-term mental health unit where I was diagnosed with CPTSD and panic disorder. I'm a mother who got stretched too thin, life got to me and a past trauma clutched me so tight I couldn't breathe. I'm recovering with medication and self-care, but it's a tough road. Anyway, my reason for messaging is that I was washing up one night recently and my husband came out and asked me what I was listening to. I said it was a new podcast and it was hilarious. He had come out because he said it was the first time in over a year he had heard me properly laugh. My old laugh and not the mask I wore in public. I realised in that moment that I felt something other than gloom and I felt a light-hearted joy that had been lost. I still have a long road ahead, but I felt you should know that.
That is gorgeous.
That's powerful stuff.
That's incredible.
Has she bought tickets to a live show? Has she gotten merchandise yet?
Pay it forward.
Has she fed the beast? Or are we just doing typey types? Are we just getting the little digital note? No, I'm joking. I don't. What an amazing message.
What an incredible woman.
It stopped me in my tracks.
And fair play to her.
And Galway, there's still 20 tickets left.
22.
22. Well, hopefully 20. If,
21.
You know, if Della Hunty gets her finger out and has a little staff party for Deloitte, you know. No, genuinely, truly an astounding message to get. And I mean, it's not like I ask for messages. I do love hearing from you. Yeah. Send the messages. But it's not lost on me and or us just how lucky we are to be doing this for a living. So thank you so much. And let's just continue with the complete and utter deranged filth. She probably didn't think this would be the episode we read it out. But thank you, and onwards. Keep going. Keep getting the help you need. One day at a time. There will be more light in your life. All the best. Ani Val. Let's talk about Willie's bums and everything in between. The gooch.
So this was a few years ago. I brought home this guy after a night out, and you know, usual, we're getting it on, clothes came off. Anyways, turns out he had a micro penis. And I'm not exaggerating, it was like a thimble size. So it just continued on, and like he was struggling to like keep it up, all of it, all 1 inch of it. And he decided he had like a bobbin, real long hair. So he took the bobbin out of his hair and decided to wrap the bobbin around the base of his willy to use it as like a cock ring. And I was really confused, but just kind of went with it. Anyways, he struggled wrapping this bobbin around his Mickey. And eventually just kind of had to give up because it was a bobbin. It wasn't meant to be used as like a sex toy. I don't count it because it like never went inside me because it was too small. But then I remember like just called it quits, and I wouldn't do this now that I'm a lot older and more mature, but he made me feel bad that he lived so far away. So I let him stay overnight, and the two of us were in the bed together because he lived so far away and couldn't get home, whatever. And then I let this part in the message. He turned the lights off. I was like, right, I'm going to bed because I'd have enough of all this. And I could hear rustling, and basically he was wanking in the bed beside me. I don't know, maybe he was, but it was so small, like he must have been using like his thumb and his index finger. Anyways, I gave him the biggest fucking thump and told him to stop, and he did anyways. And then this continued on the next morning. I was trying to get rid of him. He wouldn't take the hint to leave. I was working in a pub at the time. I wasn't even working that day, but I pretended that I was working just to get him out of the house. But it makes a good story, even though I was like a bit traumatized after it. But I've told this story so many times, and I was
okay. Just straight from the outset with this one. Two things: we cannot tolerate body shaming people for having micro penises on the podcast. And number two, we can't take voice notes about Mystery Mick.
Fuck off.
You can see that from a nautical mile. The distance between the Titanic and mainland is not as how far you could see that joke coming.
My head just dropped the minute. Yeah.
So
had to be done.
The bobbin behaviour. So obviously, I'm not familiar with micro dicks. If anything, macro. Lads talking about willies in their own, particularly macro migo. That's what they call me. Yeah, it's because the weight gain, Mark, not because nothing to do with the cock. Nevertheless, I think so the guy's a micro dick. Fair enough. That it's like apparently it's quite common enough.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so you're in it. You've no idea about micro dicks, but when it comes to sex toys, you are literally Santa Claus. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, so he has a micro dick. That's grand. The bobbin at the base of the penis. Phallus. I'm assuming, would that be to elongate the phallus? Like would the blood? Would the intention be for the blood to then be like sort of in his penis, and thus the penis would get bigger in size?
You'd imagine so.
Like to swell.
A reverse tourniquet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
that okay?
No, so you're now the expert of micro dicks. It's just interesting. You've sort of played yourself there, Chief. You walked right into the honey trap.
Okay.
So, anyway, your man gets the old Archen bobbins out.
Oh, very good.
Do you like that? Little
yeah.
soccer reference? Megan cool with the 90s aficionado knowledge of elite ball knowledge from Megan there. Yes. So he gets the bobbin out. And then, what did she say? He just like, she couldn't. I feel like if you have a micro willy, like, and if it's going to present any issue with the actual intercourse, as in if you're not capable of having if you're not capable of fornication due to the penis size, I think you say it.
Oh, absolutely.
Go, just let you know, like, you're dealing with a little lad here, and we're going to have to do something different. Like, I'd be getting very good at finger stuff.
Absolutely.
Finger, tongues, every other, digit that I have, or a disposable limb that I have, I'd be getting to become like the black belt in.
I'd at least have a backup plan. I wouldn't be relying on bobbins.
I'd be like grade 14 in piano. I'd want my fingers to be like ridiculous.
You'd be a savant.
Do you know what I mean? I would literally chopsticks every day, first thing in the morning. I'd be doing finger weights, flipboarding with the mini skateboards. Yeah. I would honestly be doing everything for my fingers and my toes, to be brutally honest. Well, you want to compensate.
Okay.
So if you can't use the willy, I'd be going, right, let's do that. And then also if you need to be, sexually, what's the word? Gratified in a different way, like figure it out. Like sex is weird. Bodies rubbing up against each other, blah, blah, blah. But there's many, many ways to skin a cat.
You find your way.
I think the only crippling element to this encounter is the lack of discussion.
I agree.
And just because something's not unconventional doesn't mean it's not okay or normal.
Totally.
So there you go. If you have a micro penis out there, rest assured you are very much not alone.
No.
So, okie doke, on y va.
This story is so criminal, but one of my good friends went home with a guy giving him a BJ on his couch. His knees went up, put his knees up, fart immediately came out directly into her face, and it was an aggressive one. She said her head was there, the ass was there, the fart direct into the face, and she said it was aggressive because she could feel it coming. She could feel the force of the fart. So yeah, she was so freaked by the whole thing. She was like, I have a pain in my stomach, and just like got out of there. But yet we always see him around now, and he's mad into cold plunging and high rocks, but like, I don't care how clean he is. He's obviously dirty ass farting at her face. Like,
yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Also, he's into cold plunging and high rocks. Good stuff. You just narrowed it down to every single 35-year-old in Dublin. I mean, I'm on the cold shower buzz. I've cold showered every day for the last 2.5 weeks.
And you're really enjoying it?
I think it's rewiring my neural pathways.
Amazing.
As we know, I'm constantly, my lifelong pursuit of circumventing hardship is now resulting in me realising it's all about exposure therapy and exposing myself to hardship.
Okay.
In order to then somehow bypass what I perceive to be hard.
Oh.
Yes.
Interesting.
And just reach maximum optimization.
Philosophical.
It feels like it's the life cycle of every addict.
Oh.
Get sober, get somewhat well, then realise that it feels nice to be well, then wonder, maybe I could be more well, maybe I could be extra well, and then start that pursuit.
Yeah.
And then
I want
literally
the wellest.
dog tail chasing until you die.
Yeah.
But I'm not drinking.
Look.
So there you go.
There you go. One day at a time.
One day at a time, baby.
That's it.
On y va.
Yeah.
No, this is great. Fart in her face.
Incredible.
The fact that she threw in the sound effect, I'm gonna start a new trend here.
Yeah.
She's getting free merchandise. Free t-shirt.
Let's go.
If you throw in a sound effect to your voice note, and if it works and it adds to the voice note, you're getting a free t-shirt.
Love it.
Free t-shirt will be en route. We've had 4 different stories about blowjobs and guys' asses and women's asses farting, so I don't really have any more fart comedy.
Yeah. It's not going to be the last either, so.
Oh, isn't it? Oh, that's a bit of gas.
Very good.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
On y va.
Hi, Mark. I love the pod. So my one is a couple of years ago, me and my then ex had a night out, came home, kind of getting into the gist of it. He decided to vomit all over me whilst giving me head, and then got annoyed at me and didn't talk to me for 3 days, which at the time we lived with my parents, which was hella fun, trying to explain to my parents how we weren't talking. So yeah.
Okay, so this guy's out with his boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
They head home.
Yep.
They get up to a bit of crack.
As you do.
Yeah. Pun intended, of course, because 2 men, so crack.
Love it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Then he's getting head from his boyfriend, and the boyfriend gets sick.
Yeah.
Right.
All over him.
And then the boyfriend decides
to be angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't make much sense to me.
No.
I mean,
is that what gaslighting is?
I think it's something. Like, oh my God. Did he have a gag order?
There
you go. Finally a pun.
Nice.
That makes sense.
I love it.
I just think, like, these things happen. But you're in for a penny, in for a pound. Like, as in, if you're with somebody and something like this happens, and if you're, by the way, particularly if you're in a relationship,
Totally.
and you're going, oh, that's a bit unusual, that's never happened before.
Yeah.
But also, the first thing that I'd be doing is maybe don't be fucking, do you know what I mean? Hoofing it into the back of the tonsils that fast. No, but you know what I mean?
You don't need to say it.
I wouldn't be flossing into the back of his, you know, straight into his where he got the root canal. Like, I'd be going a little bit more gentle.
Yeah. Slow, steady.
It's not me getting day one of a holiday having the first Calippo of a summer, like. I fillet Calippos, that's the reality.
Really?
Yeah, tangle twisters and Filippos.
Okay.
Calippos, damn, Filippo, damn. God, Willy's on the brain. Penises on Oh, God. Yeah,
these things happen. I just...
do they?
What I'm saying is...
How many guys have gotten sick on your Willy? As a matter of interest, this month.
6.
If we're April 17th now. No, we're not. We're April the 21st.
Yeah.
If
we're
not,
27th.
27th. I've lost my mind. Let's...
Too many coffees.
How many is too many? Does my drinking offend you? So, yeah. How many I've had today if you're counting? Shame. I could look at you and say you're a bit, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
On y va.
So, regarding disasters in bed, there was a night a few years ago that I was feeling a little bit lonely, so decided to invite over a lad that I've been chatting to on Tinder. He said he hadn't got any plans that evening, was just going to watch the Conor McGregor fight, so I invited him over to my place. He came over fairly promptly. We chatted briefly, hopped into bed, did the deed, also fairly briefly. And for about the next hour, he sat in bed watching the Conor McGregor fight, where he ended up breaking his leg very early on. And for the rest of the evening, this lad just sat and watched replays of Conor McGregor breaking his leg, which I've probably now seen from every angle. And to be honest, I don't think back fight lasted a full 30 seconds, and neither did the round I had with Juman. So that was my most recent disaster in bed.
Let's go. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Didn't last as long as the McGregor fight. By the way, there's a few things to chat about here. Chatting to a guy on Tinder, and he said that he was looking forward to the McGregor fight. Good stuff. That's a red flag larger than Joseph Stalin's fucking raincoat. More than the duvet and the Romanov in the master bedroom of the Romanov family's marital suite. Yeah?
Yeah.
Just a bit of Soviet history there.
Really good.
Did you ever hear about the Romanov family whenever they were finally being wiped out in the rebellion? The soldiers, they had to shoot them all.
Right.
They had to shoot the Romanov children. And there's a very poignant scene of the soldiers exchanging bottles of vodka outside the house, knowing that they were going to have to go in and finish the kids off because they'd shot the parents.
Jesus.
So, the laughter Susie Delahunty has back in her life. Snatched away with the story of the Romanov children.
You are not well.
Nevertheless, Deloitte, buy the tickets. Midlands Madness. Let's go. No. Back to the Romanovs. First red flag.
Yeah.
The McGregor stuff.
Yeah.
Gone. Don't care. Just gone. Immediate gone.
Totally.
Oh, but no, don't care. Gone. Oh, but the funny. No, gone. Don't care. Gone. By the way, it was gone. Anyway, that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
In terms of what I'm amazed by, and I mean this without any judgment and full support to any, again, everybody's adults, everybody's entitled and encouraged to behave in whatever way that they're comfortable with sexually. Do you know what I mean? I do feel surprised that people could be willing to have someone over to their house from a dating app.
Really?
For the first time. I think unless there's mutual friends, I would think it's a little bit dangerous. To be brutally honest, as a female, to invite a strange man into your home for a shag when you haven't met him before. I would think you would surely like go for a drink around the corner, like arrange something so it's like, okay, we're going to meet up here, and even if it's literally to give them the once over and go, grand, I haven't been catfished, they present relatively normally, and we're in an area where I could, and I'm not trying to be Mr. White Knight, and Lord knows, you know, in my 20s and stuff, I carried on like an absolute bollocks and ridiculously reckless with people's time and their hearts, right? So I am not not pretending to be holier than thou in any capacity. And I was single for so long, so I know all about that. But I guess just the whole going to the house, maybe it's because I'm getting older.
I think people maybe feel safe in their own space.
Yeah.
They're going to have like a bit of just casual fun. It's probably safer or just easier to bring someone over to them.
And I suppose if they've been talking to the person for long enough and they've like connected the dots of like, oh, this person does this, and they were, she obviously felt comfortable, and that's great for the 9 minutes of sex that they had. And then he wanted to watch them. I'd be just like, get out.
Yeah, leave.
Get out, please.
Yeah.
The amount of environments that I've been in, there's no amount of drink that I could drink that ever made me enjoy watching UFC.
Really?
Can we not just have a few pints, lads? Brilliant. That went well for you, didn't it, Megan? Nevertheless,
maybe you should have watched the UFC.
Michael, just remember, this is the last voice note of the show.
Right.
I want a big one now.
Okay.
I want the best one. I want a big one. And I want a performance out of you, by the way, that convinces our listeners, do you know what? He could be sitting in the hot seat. Huh? He could be doing Megan's job. Not to the same degree, not with the same calibre, not with the same fanfare, fuss, pandemonium or excitement, glee, palaver, whatever. But he could be in the hot seat. If I get struck down, if my arthritis, which I have, by the way, psoriatic arthritis. Actually, on that, does anybody listening know of a good physiotherapist and or personal trainer that works with people with psoriatic arthritis? Because I'm obviously, now that I'm on the biologic, I can start to move again, but I'm still only really walking. I can't run or stuff, but I wouldn't mind getting a rub down. No, I'm not going to do that joke. I just wouldn't mind, some help. If anyone knows of good either personal trainers or physiotherapists that work with people who have arthritis, it would be great to know. Just a little bit of crowdsourcer there.
Sorted.
Okay, big performance now. I need you to be like really funny, okay? No, it's grand. You did great last week with the If I was let's go, because the thing is we need to. Okay, ready?
Right.
This is huge pressure now.
Okay.
You're going to be very funny. I can feel it. You're a funny guy. You're great at the laughing. Let's go.
Hey, Mark and Mick.
Michael Jackson.
Just a little story for you. Years ago, I was at a friend's house party, and one of the local girls got with one of his college friends. So they're upstairs in one of the rooms, and she was giving him a blowjob, and then suddenly her jaw locked open.
Oh my God!
And her friend ended up having to call the girl's mum to come and collect her and bring her to A&E. And she told the doctors that she had a really big yawn. She's forever known as Lockjaw Lawler. Yeah, so that's my story. Well, not really my story, but her story.
Okay, let's not get bogged down in the plagiarism. Nevertheless, surely Jawshank Rod Emption would have been...
that's a big stretch.
Jawshank instead of Shawshank.
Yeah.
Rod Emption. Rod being penises.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So, Jaws?
Take us away, performer boy. Let's go.
Oh, like, this is so unfair.
Do a reaction. Do what I do. Step into the big...
I don't
believe it. I don't believe the jaw was left wide open. If the willy is coming in the mark, you got to close your lips. You got to wrap your lips around it like it is as summer as pop. You don't want to leave your jaw too open. If your molars are too separated, they can stay open wide. And then you get into trouble. Like this girl, Lola. She is a bullet girl. Nevertheless...
That was me.
That was Michael. Well done. Welcome back to the Mystery Mick. 7th wedding of the year. Ladies and gents, that is all we have time for today. Thank you so much for tuning into the Weekly Roast. It is our favourite time of the week. If you've enjoyed the show, click the link in the bio. Get a ticket. Be one of the good people who does the right thing in the world.
Yes.
Do the next right thing.
Oh, good man.
And the next right thing is to go, do you know what? Thanks for the feckin' laughs. Thanks for the feckin' jimmithers. Thanks for the feckin' gigglers. The giggler gagglers. Slimmity slagglers.
If you say yes.
Okay, just relax now. I'll do the sign off. Okay. Thank you. Tuddle a few thumbs there. Nevertheless, Thank you for listening, guys. Great to be here, as always. It's a pleasure. We're looking forward to seeing you in Galway this Thursday night. Monrose, Ayr Square. Let's fucking go. Back to Dublin on Friday for the sold out homecoming show in Killiney, where the Dalkey girls will be in the audience. They will also be in the audience in Galway. Midlands Madness, May the 23rd, the last of the last, the final show of the year of the House of Loons. We will never be performing the show again. If you want to see the groundskeeper Willie live in the phallus, live in the flesh, dressed or undressed, come to the Midlands on May the 23rd. The ticket link is all the one link just below. We'd love to see you there, guys. It's going to be an absolute fucking belter. It's 90% sold out, or nearly 90% sold out, so it's going to go. Yeah, much love. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you're having an okay week. Life is busy, life is brutal, life is everything all at once, but we love spending it with you, so thanks a million, and we'll speak to you very, very soon. Okay, over and out. Terry Wogan. Goodbye. That's not bad, Terry. It's a bit more Irish. No, I've lost it now. I had it there for a minute. I had it for a minute. The bit of the brow comes in. Oh, they're two West Brits.